It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. The ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Allen on 3rd and short. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. First down now, ball at the 33. Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready?
Pass play coming here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that takes them to 3rd down. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Let's go now.
Throw here, third down. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Okay, ready?
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Look to throw. Has the hook up again to Njoku. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
That's good for a Browns.
Trap 50. Trap 50. Ready.
First and 10 at the
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And they bring him down around the 34.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Cowboy 80.
Looking for a pass on second and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's going to be third and short coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Third down run from Jenkins. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll throw for it. He finds Njoku complete. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On the jump.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. First and 10 now at the 29.
Crack up. 19 tight. 19. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Browns first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Ready. 60.
From the red zone on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Here's Judkins on second down. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Yeah, I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Brings in the kick at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have it on 2nd and short. He'll work against the blitz. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
All set to go now from the 35. In motion, a receiver left. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Dump off caught by his back. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Allen gonna throw again. On the move into the red zone. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Well, we have seen the value of a big, physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
319.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Here he goes, third and long. Called in by Njoku, left side. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And he drives this into the pouring rain. Breaks the tackle. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now we're going to have a break in the action. One of the Bengals in some pain. They're going to go out to look at him. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Allen setting up play action. Vacates quickly left side. He's got it downfield near the edge. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Bengals have a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
First down from the 42. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
Play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. The Bengals send out the punting unit. It's away, came off his foot wrong instantly, low and short here. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Browns with the lead here from Huntington Bank Field. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Here's Judkins taking the drop. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
19 Lions, come back, 60 Vikings, ready.
They're throwing it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay,
Bengals into the nickel set, 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. 19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
I'll throw it. Taking a deep shot here. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
Oh, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
And that reaches the 35, but no further as it caroms out of bounds.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Oh, he put everything he had. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Working now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
There's another one to Williams. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down now, ball at the 33.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cup 19, Cup 19, 70 in the wolf.
Back to throw. Has him running the comeback. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Panther 11, ready. 70 Lions. Ready, up.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Got it. Ready?
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Ready. Bronco lady. Check smash. Check smash.
Sticking to the air here. Catch made left side by Judy. And he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal coming up.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
18, Pioneer. 70, Timberwolf. Let's go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Bengals will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only 1st and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, put the ball in harm's way on your very 1st crack, and now that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
1st and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Escapes the pocket. Complete out to the right side. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Browns rolling out 6 DBs. 3rd down. Looking to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
On now comes their punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Ready?
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Back. Ready?
Back to work after throwing the pick. Called in by Lamb, right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They gain 11 on that play. And And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's a throw. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
That's another Browns first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Looking in the air here. Completed to his running back. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
That's another Browns first down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the
Cowboy
20-yard
80.
line.
Ready.
From the red zone on first. Hits his running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. This one's caught. And he stops. Give him about 7 on the play and give his offense a first and goal.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
They go heavy on this first and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
Go. Go.
Judkins. Just 1 yard on the run. Still in good shape, though, with second and goal from the 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns grow the lead coming out at halftime. This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Browns make it a 10-point ball game. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Allen looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Bengals.
They'll work against the blitz. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Alert, alert, alert. Round 80. What's that?
Again, Allen to the air. Finds a man right side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bengals have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the red zone now. Caught out left. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
To throw again, it's Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals start the second half with some needed points. Trey McBride, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
19-18.
From the gun, Judkins. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This offense has now left you some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Second down pass play coming. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
18, Pioneer.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Browns ball working to carry this lead through to the end. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Come on, set. Panther 60, Cup 19, Cup 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. On target here to Njoku. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
2. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Trap 50, trap 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
This is a big moment, Brock. Here comes Andre Schmidt. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. The Browns are lined up to punt. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, going left. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Dump off, caught by his back. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
New set of downs for them from the 31. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down from the 42. They give it to him again. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. And it's 3rd down now.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he is down to the 30-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
First down throw for Allen. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
He's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To the air again, Allen. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Really went the other way, but only an incompletion on second down.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Looking to throw. And this is another incompletion. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
Here comes Williams on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
And this one does not go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. It's the 5th time they've gotten their first sack of this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Dragon 60, trap 60, trap 60.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns want to end it in regulation if they can. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
18, ready. 70, Buffalo 18. Let's go.
He's back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was David Njoku. And that brings up 4th and long. The Browns are lining up to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw.
26-yard line.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Brown 80. Hey, tight.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Half 85. Alert. What's up?
Now to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
44-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
19 tight. Steady.
They look to throw it. Completed over the middle. At the 20. He finds space, middle of the field. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns jump in front late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back. Didn't he get them all the way out to their own 40?
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop. 180. 12. 11, Palmer. 12. Stop.
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
11, Mighty. 180. Stop.
Here he is to throw. That's his running back. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Bengals.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
Stop. 180, 11, MT, tight. 11, MT, tight. Stop.
To the air again, it's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180, 11. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Trying to push deep downfield. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
On 1, ready?
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11. Stop.
Throwing now. Oh, he lost the football! And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
On 1, ready?
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down.
11. Here we go. 11. 180. 12. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns make the play that should win them this game.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to it. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
So the Browns come away with the win. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.